Hi everyone and welcome back to Start to Sew. We've already learned quite some stuff together, so by now you've got your basic sewing kit, you found out which sewing machine is the best for you, you've learned to thread your sewing machine, and you know how to stitch with your sewing machine, so that is already a lot. But there's just one thing that I want to talk to you about before you start sewing, and that's a step in between when you go and buy your fabric at the store and you will put it under your needle. And that's pre-washing and pre-shrinking your fabric. It's very, very important. I made a dress once, it's my graduation dress, and I didn't pre-wash or pre-shrunk the fabric. I wore it once at my graduation ceremony and then it shrunk really bad. So it was a pretty dress and now it's really short. If I would wear trousers, I could wear it as a top, but still it would be too painful to think about it because I really put a lot of time and effort in the dress. So if you don't want to have one of these painful memories about a pretty dress that you won't be able to wear anymore, pre-wash your fabrics. And how do you do that? It's really easy. Just wash it like you would wash your finished garment afterwards. If you put it in the dryer, also put your fabric in the dryer. Many people tell me, but well, I can't run a whole washing machine just for one fabric. No, you can't and you shouldn't, because it's not very good for the environment. But you should just wash your fabric together with garments that have similar colors. So that's the way that I do it. Or if you buy a lot of fabric in the same color and it's a full machine, just put it in there. And also, like I said, if you put your garments in the dryer, also do that. Check out how you should wash it afterwards, or how you would wash it afterwards, and just do the same thing. There are also some people who say, like, if you iron it with a lot of steam, it's the same effect, and it does help quite a bit. I did it myself for a long time because I didn't own a washing machine and I wouldn't go to the washing place every time I just needed a fabric, so I just did it and it worked pretty fine. But I do have some skirts that fit a little bit tighter after I washed them for the first time. They still fit, but it's a more snug fit now. Well, before sometimes it was more relaxing fit, but it works. And it was like I wore them with 1 week in between, so it's not that I gained a lot of weight or something, so it's really just that it shrunk a little bit more. But I do think it's a fine alternative if you don't have a washer yourself. When you pre-washed and dried your fabrics, you have to iron them, because if you're not really smooth, you will never be able to cut out your pattern really nice, and then you won't have a nice finished garment. When working with stretch fabrics, you have something like this and you can just spray it onto your fabric and it makes it a little bit more stiff. So if you have pieces that are curling all the time, you can try and buy something like this to help you. It helps, but it's not like a miracle thing and everything will be really flat and straight. So there are also some people who put their fabrics in a bucket of water with a little vinegar before they pre-wash them to make the colors last longer, but I don't think it actually needs to be done, because most fabrics that I buy are cotton, and when I dye cotton I have to fix the colors with salt. So when you buy like those little powder fabric coloring, they always say you have to add salt to fix the color, to fixate the color. So I don't understand why you then use vinegar in your bucket of water, because when I remember dyeing on silk with my mom when I was young, then we had to use vinegar to fixate the color. So I don't do it. So you should see what you do with it yourself. Well, those are actually all the things that I want to say. So it's really, really, really important to pre-wash your fabric if you don't want to have a shrunken graduation dress like myself. And I really hope you don't. If you have a nice fabric you want to make something out of, shove them all in your washing machine, by color of course. Wash them together with other clothes that you have and you won't regret doing it, believe me. And then just wash it and bring them along next week with the next video, and then we'll make something pretty out of it. So I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you learned something with these tips, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!